Is it scary when you are communicating with the jinn?
Sometimes it is very scary. But the heart that you bring to my temple, it is what like it is that intention that the jinns too will bring.
Okay.
Some people, they may need your help, you understand, but they have been deceived by so many people. So he may be thinking in his heart, he will be doubting you, he will be doing this. If you doubt someone, the spirit of I can do is the work of everything. If you need something and you feel like, oh, this thing there, I'm just going to try it and see. There is no way you can succeed in that thing. But if you have faith, you trust
That you can do it.
you can do it. Inshallah, God will never disappoint you.
It will happen.
Inshallah, by the grace of Allah Almighty.
Right, Vibes in 5, Ghana's first social media celeb talk show. The name Arnold, Elavanyo. You can always call me. Bro, you see me. Big shouts to Eddie Dazekins. Big shouts to Sat Legend, Van Nick, Tommy Carl Brown, and Howard. Conversation is about to go down. Spiritual conversations. And because we know this is a very slippery field, and we talk about things that the ordinary man do not understand to a large extent, we ask that whatever information we put out, you wait, assess it, and have a full understanding of it before you take action. So that when you take action, at the end of the day, you would fully be responsible for that action. Vibes in 5, the host, the crew will not be held liable for the results or outcome of your action should you decide to take one after watching this interview. So please be mindful and do your own research, cross-check multiple times and be convinced. My guest goes by the name Malam Kawutey Powers.
Great Kawutey Powers.
Kawutey Powers. I shouldn't add the Malam. But I can add it.
There are a lot of Malams in the world. So for me, everything I'm doing, I want it to be unique.
Unique.
Very unique from others. Because the Kawutey Powers that I'm using is not an ordinary name.
It's not an ordinary name.
It is the gene that I'm using.
Okay.
The kind gene that we use to do the things that we normally do. Like, person we need your help, the person you feel command, where that person go support you to solve the problem for the fellow.
Right.
That be the gene in Nema they use.
That's the Kawutey
Powers.
Kawutey Powers.
The gene is very smart.
How many genes are there, or is just one gene?
It's just a single gene, but the kind things they do, no, person can't imagine.
But yeah, because they are genie.
They are gene. Because sometimes the gene, like dirtiness.
Okay.
You understand? So the time you want to use him to do something, or you want to command him, you need to be neat.
You need to be neat.
You need to be neat. Like, you work with faith, trust, and then honesty.
That's what your gene works with.
That's what
Faith, trust, and honesty.
Honesty.
Okay.
If you command them, any place that you send the gene, he can go. Like, any place at all where you send him,
They will go.
he can go there. Because even if I command such gene here, my brother, me and you cannot sit here.
Why?
Because he's fat, he's tall. Like, we can't just imagine.
Does it come in human form?
He comes in so many forms. He may come like, sometimes he come like a dragon. Sometimes he may come like a snake. Sometimes he may come like a leopard. He has so
many animals he transforms into to come.
Yes, sir.
But do you see him?
You may see him sometimes when he's coming. You can see him.
Right.
And then the heart you used to call him, if that heart go feel make you see him.
Okay.
If you use like you just make a little mistake, it may come and you yourself will not feel like the gene has come right now.
You won't feel it.
You won't know.
You won't even know that the gene has arrived.
Because he may arrive in you.
Okay.
He may just step down in you, and then it be that gene go use you to do some levels and then things. It be later you go run, like you realize that I was doing this. Not knowing it was the gene.
It was the gene.
Oh, the gene there. I trust them because since the day they've given birth to me, they tell me, my grandfather told me it was a huge story.
What was the story? Share with me.
Because when they give birth to me, like they didn't even mention my name. Like they didn't do ceremony.
They didn't do ceremony.
The third day, they just know that they got a newborn baby, and then they took me. Understand? As they took me, my parents were wondering why we have a newborn baby, and then today we didn't see the baby. Where's him? So they started doing consultation. The day they just say they should just be aware of me. If I am indeed the family member, I'll step back. And if I am not the family person, they won't see me again. So it was the very day that when we give birth to a child, you know, in our tradition, it is 7 days that we mention, we give him name.
You give the name, yeah.
So the 7th day that the gene sent me back. And then I came in so many features. And then even I myself, sometimes I do wonder.
What features are those? Because when you came back, you came with so many features. What are these features?
Sometimes it is a lot, brother.
Tell me some.
Because that's why I told you. Sometimes you may see me like I'm just young like this. And then I and you can be sitting. You wouldn't know how I would transform. And then later you go realize that, I know they feel like the person, like you didn't resemble the person I was talking with. That's how sometimes I do.
So can you change from young to old within seconds or minutes?
Young to old, if I change myself, I won't know. It will be later that Mr. Arnold, you will tell me, oh, my brother, like, I don't know, when you came here, it were like this. But now I see you to be this.
You are looking like this. And you yourself, you won't know.
I won't know. So sometimes they surprise me. So people are telling me. So, but you know, everything in life, there are a lot of wonders. If you trust in God and then you have faith in Allah.
So what wonders do you perform?
A lot, you understand. Because as I'm here today, I come on the behalf of my God's father.
Okay.
My spiritual father. He was the one who's supposed to be here. But he's old. His age, if he's here to show himself to the world, it will be so embarrassing.
Right.
So I am here on behalf of him.
Your godfather.
On behalf of my God's father. Any person where he need my help, and then he contact me. Or he's lucky and he get my contact on the social media and call me. If you explain to me, my own is just to check about you. I won't take further reaction or something. I'll check about you. If I can do something for you, or if I can solve the problem that you have for you, I'll do it by myself. But if I can't, I will also have to go inside the old father and then consult him so that he will help me and you all. They say, like, Buami, Namesumen Buao, Achinanchi. If you help me, and I also help you, just because of tomorrow.
Yeah.
You understand? So sometimes, Mr. Arnold, the spirit, it have a lot.
The spirit has a lot.
It has a lot. Person can't be here saying everything about myself.
No, you can't.
I can't.
No, you can't.
So sometimes I like it when you meet me either in the shrine room or in the temple where me and the jinns can communicate so that you will see everything with your eyes.
With your own eyes.
With your eyes.
Is it scary when you are communicating with the jinn?
Sometimes it is very scary. But the heart that you bring to my temple, it is what like it is that intention that the jinns too will bring.
Okay.
Some people, they may need your help, you understand, but they have been deceived by so many people. So he may be thinking in his heart, he will be doubting you, he will be doing this. If you doubt someone, the spirit of I can do is the work of everything. If you need something and you feel like, oh, this thing there, I'm just going to try it and see. There is no way you can succeed in that thing. But if you have faith, you trust
that you can do it.
You can do it. Inshallah, God will never disappoint you.
It will happen.
Inshallah, by the grace of Allah Almighty. Oh, things day, Mr. Arnold.
Kawutey Powers. You know, for some reasons, I like how you speak, man. Yeah, you see, I'm quiet. I'm just listening because I'm enjoying the sense you are pouring out. In fact, if you are going to do something and you make your mind that I want to try and see, usually it doesn't succeed.
That means you failed roughly.
You failed.
That's
so go in all out and it will succeed.
Wallahi.
And this one, it is not spirit, it is not magic. It is just how things work. Go in fully.
Fully. With humanity, like with faith.
With faith.
And then trust.
And trust.
And then there is nothing God can't accomplish. Wallahi. You know, sometimes people say we shouldn't be online whilst using the Quran. But there is nothing the Quran cannot do. When you are lucky and then you get my contact and you contact me, I will take my time. I don't rush things. And then you too, you have to be patient. Sometimes, because patience move mountain.
Yeah, patience move mountain.
So if you are really patient, there is no way your problem will not solve.
It's about patience.
It's about patience. Like about sickness. Like some people, they can come online and then be charming money. All that is about shows. But in reality, when you need me, you need to meet me in my temple. And then I give everything to the gods, and they also give us what we need. If you come now, the necessary requirement will be the only things I will ask you to bring. Because the jinns are also like humans.
Right.
If you see the jinns, the way them they look at us, like you will pity we the human beings. They said, like the jinn, like jinn may be passing here, and then we are giving, like we are naming a child, and the jinn will pass, like he's just roaming. The next day, the jinn may be passing.
The jinn will do. Let me position your sound well.
The next day, the jinn may be passing. Maybe the day you yourself, they will be burying you.
Yeah.
That means you grew up, you do everything that you need. You are old, and then they are burying you. And that will be the next day the jinn is passing.
So the jinns one day is several years.
It's many years. So some people who don't know much about spirit, they sometimes do something and they find it with self. Because he may need your help and he will be thinking like it is just a business or something. Spiritual work is not a business. Like you go and then you invest and then you know for sure you will get this. No, your heart will be what the gods or the spirit or the genes will give to you.
It is not a business.
It is not a business. Spiritual work is never a business.
What is your contact, Kawutey Powers, so that the lucky ones who would want to call and hear you speak will do so?
My contact is 054 58 38 583.
Wow. Again.
054 58 38 583.
Interesting number. Very interesting number. Everything about Kawutey Powers is interesting. I mean, in a very long while, you are one of the few people who have come on the show. You start talking, and I'm listening attentively. You know, sense upon sense upon sense upon sense. And I'll be happy if you live up to your words. You know, we have people who are sweet talkers, but who do opposite of what they say.
That's
you know, they don't practice what they preach. And so my only prayer is that you would practice what you preach. And I'm sure people would fall in love with you and will learn more from you and also benefit from your teachings. That is all I want.
Mr. Arnold, you know this your program is a very big platform. I pray one day it will be a live telecast. So that today I come here, I don't come to do any action or to do a show.
Right.
I just want to show myself to people and tell them what I can do and what spiritual words means.
Yeah.
You understand? So when you are lucky and then you get my contact online, when you call me, I won't rush.
Yeah.
If I'm not having time, I'll tell you. But if there is time and then you can succeed in the hands of me, I'll proceed. But if you cannot succeed, I'll have to check before.
Right.
If you can't succeed in the hands of me, if you may succeed in the hands of my father or
someone else,
I'll tell you.
Right.
But if I can do and then you really succeed, I'll really do it.
Thank you very much.
I'll do it.
Kawutey Powers. Where are you located?
Currently, I'm from Northern Region.
Okay.
Yendi.
Right.
But my godfather, our temple is at Accra.
Okay. Where?
Accra, Abosunkai.
Right. Right.
You understand? So, if you just need me, contact me. I'll give you the location where you will get me. Either in the Northern Region, Yendi, or at Accra.
That's fine.
Yes.
That's fine. His name is Kawutey Powers. One of the people who speak, you know, very calmly, but heavy and straight to the point. I like such people. It's not about the noise. It's not about the drama. You know, it's not about the drama. It's about what is here and what you can share with the rest of the people. All my prayers is that he will be able to live up to his words, and we're good. Anyways, it's good you've been watching and following.
May Allah be with us. Let
Amen.
me pray, give you some prayers.
Pray and let's go.
Tasumu dayumu koyumu subhana man bizikri. Tarmizu kulubu fatiha ala gafaru alimul guyub. Tasumu dayumu koyumu subhana man bizikri. Tarmizu kulubu fatiha ala gafaru alimul guyub. Kal min fi atik kalila balagat. Kal min fi atik kalila balagat. Mr. Anwar, this is my last word, but they say, like, if, okay, don't be worried.
It's okay.
It's okay.
It's okay.
Because I don't have to talk much.
Yes, it's okay.
Yeah.
All right. Kawutey Powers again is the name. Big shouts to Eddie Dazekins, big shouts to Sat and the rest of the crew. You have heard the information. Now it's in your hand. The ball is in your court. You decide what to do with the information and stay fully responsible for that journey you are about to embark on, should you decide. My name is Arnold Elavanyo. We out.